We're going to miss a thing right here in the entertainment scene and all the updates on the go happening in the entertainment industry. That is Uganda and Africa at large, right there. Any obviously of African stars that wherever they will be. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dennis the Business, and I give you the updates on the go as they come in. Just like the headline goes, Bryan White throws jabs at Moze Radio Vigil. Now, it was just yesterday when Bryan White got the news of the passing of Moze Radio. What Bryan White did, obviously, got his Tundra and his boys in the Bryan White Foundation t-shirts. They drove all the way to Case Hospital. Just to confirm the news, and from Case Hospital, obviously, as they put the body of now the fallen Moze Radio into an ambulance, what Bryan White did obviously was to lead the way to the city mortuary out there. But as he was going, he had to let the ambulance pass by him, and they just follow over there. Now, as he reached the city mortuary, he was first blocked from entering, and the people he had come with, obviously, his ride was parked aside, and this was outside the gate. Bryan White got out, obviously sobbing and crying with his bodyguards, and they entered the city mortuary. Yeah, from there, obviously, he knew the next destination was Makindye, that is the Radio and Weasel residence. On reaching there, there were already policies that were put across, as you know, barrier arrangements. Bryan White reached at the gate, and he wanted to enter, yet the rest of the cars had been parked outside. So everyone wondered, we have no car inside except for the funeral rites van that had brought the body. But Bryan White wanted that special arrangement for him to enter. So the boys that were found at the gate obviously did not find this very good. So they exchanged words and jabs over there at the gate. Later on, Bryan White had to park the car outside and entered, which he took as an embarrassment from the music fraternity right there. So he left the bouncers obviously scuffling it out with the boys that were at the gate of the resident of Radio and Weasel. But remember, in that presence there was the legend himself, Jose Chameleon, there was Palazzo, there was King Michael, and the rest of the music fraternity that Bryan White obviously had started working with. So within no minutes, Bryan White got out of the fence outside the gate of Radio and Weasel and ordered his driver to drive off, and obviously he went back to his residence in Monyenyo. What he did as he reached there, he went to Facebook Live to obviously call out for his pain. And this is what he said. He said that he no longer trusts anyone in the music industry. He has been there for these guys when no one could. It should be noted, he's the same socialite who donated or who offered 25 million Ugandan shillings for the medical bills for now the fallen Moze Radio. And this was obviously given in by Bryan White in cash alongside Jose Chameleon, King Michael, and the rest of the Ugandan musicians right there that claimed to be working with Bryan White in the Bryan White Foundation. So Bryan White got so disappointed, and he says he can no longer get close to musicians in Uganda. He also reported that Ugandan musicians only rip bananas. They want you when they want something. They're next to you when they want something. So he condemned them for not even coming out to him, trying to protect him when he was being beaten by the boys that he found at Radio and Weasel resident right there as the body reached. He later came up and said he was only there for his brother, now the late Moze Radio, and his only heart that is gone. So he had to take upon the responsibility of obviously following his brother's body from the hospital to city mortuary, from the city mortuary to Makindye, city suburb 4. Obviously, that's where Radio and Weasel resident is, and that's where the Vigil is right now. Later on, he got a phone call from someone in the media industry and informed him that, you know what, the mother to the deceased is coming to apologize to you so that you come to the Vigil. Bryan White took to an excuse that he can no longer even trust anyone right there at the vigil because his life could be in danger. But luckily, the mother of the late Moze Radio came and obviously went and talked to Bryan White himself, and they drove back together to the vigil, obviously, to put things together right away. Now, it should be noted that Bryan White continued to pump in more money for the burial arrangements, putting aside the president's 60 million Ugandan shillings. Bryan White came up and offered 10 million Ugandan shillings just for the sound and the other arrangements right there. And that money was asked for by event promoter Balaam. Then they also asked for about 2 to 3 million still for more burial arrangements. And this guy, Bryan White, had that money in cash and gave it to one event promoter, Balaam, right there. And also the head of the burial arrangements for the now the late Moze Radio. But right now, Bryan White is fully disappointed to the extent that he told the mother that he was not to attend the burial of now the late Moze Radio. Now, updates keep on falling in as they come. But we are Africa Social TV, and that's why you should subscribe with us and to get the updates on the go. My name is Dennis the Business. I'm here for you, and you have to be here for me as you subscribe to Africa Social TV. Don't you miss a thing. I'm out for now, and I'll give you the updates on the go as they come in. Thanks for watching.